So guys, that was Zee Co over in East London. I'm here in Roman Road, which is a popular part of East London. Yeah, if you're old school East Londoner, you know about Roman Road. But yeah, that was Zee Co's. If you don't know already, it's been bought out by your guy, man. What's his name? Mr. Mike Ashley. So look, Fraser Group, which was formerly Sports Direct, has gone ahead and bought out Zee Co, the London retailer that's been around since the late 80s, I think. So they've been around for quite some time. It's quite sad to see because a lot of the independent retailers are being bought out by Fraser Group. Zee Co is one of the casualties of that, and they've now been bought out. So I know a lot of people are going to be really sad about this one. Not only Zee Co, but also John Anthony has also been bought out to Fraser Group, and also Matches Fashion has also been bought out by Fraser Group. Now I can't even begin to tell you how many of these retailers, but there's a lot that have been bought out. So this is just another one of those examples of Fraser Group literally just buying out everything. And Zee Co has a store over in Angel. They've got one over in Chigwell, something like that, kind of east, like deep east, on the way to, I think, Loughton, that's it. They've got one over in Loughton, and they've got one in Ilford also, and they've got one here in East London. So Fraser Group is becoming an absolute powerhouse. It's not good for competition, because obviously it just means that there's less choice for the consumer on the high street. Now a lot of people are saying, will the regulations, UK regulations, competitions, trading standards, will they step in and kind of be like, what's going on with all these purchases? I mean, it's hard to say at this stage what's going to happen, but it's not looking great for the UK high street. I mean, a lot of the time, what seems to happen is when these companies get bought down, the assets get stripped, and the websites literally just turn into a replica of the Flannels website. You can see that on Cruise website. I don't know if Tessuti is one as well. I mean, if you go onto House of Fraser's website, for example, you're literally looking at Flannels website. It's the same stock, just a different kind of surface to it. So yeah, so interesting times for the high street. What does that mean for independents? Are more independents going to be snapped up? I mean, one of the things that we loved about UK independence is the choice, and obviously that personal experience. And also we want to kind of support a local UK brand, which is not always owned by some big private equity company like End, for example. And don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of End, but you know, sometimes we just want to support the smaller independent family stores, you know. Well, we've got a Nigerian shop here. Let me see if I get some jollof rice. How are you, brother? You okay? I never knew there was a Nigerian shop here. For how long now? 4 months? Oh, Nigerian and Jamaican. Hey. Oh, no worries. Okay, what have you got any jollof rice? Yeah. Is it ready now, or you have to? Yes. How much is the portion? Alright, let me grab one. And don't worry about warming it. I'm just gonna warm it when I get home. I'll pop back in about 5. Yeah. Nice one. So yeah, it's kind of crazy seeing all these independents just getting snapped up, but it's just the way that things are going. I mean, even if you look at a lot of the high-end luxury brands like Louis Vuitton, Dior, I mean, all of these brands, they're usually owned by one major kind of powerhouse company. Like LVMH owns tons of brands, Kering owns tons of brands. I mean, Farfetch under New Guards Group had more or less all the popular streetwear brands. So your Amiris, your Off-White, your Palm Angels, your Heron Preston is all owned by New Guards Group, which was formerly owned by Farfetch. It's an interesting space for clothing at the moment, and it's one that I'm just keeping an eye on, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are keeping an eye on it as well. And I'm sure you're all very shocked by the amount of purchases that Fraser Group have been doing. But as you know, I've been saying this for a while. I mean, we're in this space and we support these brands and retailers, and we're not here buying up the stock. So I actually went and bought some Fraser Group stock back in June. So it's gone up to I think it went to 940. It's now gone down to 910. I will be looking to make an entry into the market if it gets to, like, I don't know, 870, 880. I'll probably do a dip in, because I believe that's probably going to end up going to over £10 a share, maybe even 11. But guys, do your own research. I am not an expert by any means. I do my own research. I could lose all of my money. So don't just go in there and start buying because you heard me say that I bought. That's not how investing works. I've given you a bit of a tip. I could be wrong. It's up to you to go and do your own research and find out, okay? So anyway, guys, I'm out of here. I might go and check some of the other Zee Co stores. If you are local to a Zee Co store, they are doing up to 50%, so you might find some bargains and deals. It's the same thing that happened when Choice went over to, when Choice got bought out by Flannels. All of the Stone Island and CP Company was actually about 40-50%, so there were some really good prices, okay? So anyway, I'll keep you reported on the latest news with all the developments of this stuff. Make sure you stay tuned. Follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram. All the updates on there. Our team are always uploading this stuff on there. And if you're looking to buy your pre-owned clothing, don't forget to jump onto my Instagram, Hoxton's Wardrobe, where I sell pre-owned stuff on there as well, okay? Oh, and don't forget our marketplace on Facebook, 16,000 members. You can also join and sign up on there and meet some like-minded heads, okay? All right, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.